morning, dear journalist, dear minister. It is a pleasure to be with you here in Warsaw. And actually, this is already my second trip to Poland as energy commissioner. Poland has always been high in my list because, well, you play such a key role in our Green Deal and in our energy transition. And I see my country visits as a way to explain our policies, but also to understand better the needs and interests of each member state. And today's mission comes also at an absolutely crucial moment for Poland and for Europe and for Europe's energy policy. So we all know that not very far from here, the Ukrainian people are fighting for their freedom. And this war has also very close connection to the policies that we implement here in the European Union. And this brutality of the war has made it very clear that we cannot be dependent on imports from Russia. And we have to fight against the situation where one country can destabilize also our energy markets. So I do see that we have three tasks ahead of us. We have to support Ukraine, not only militarily, but also economically, and we have to take care of their energy needs. Second, we have to phase out the Russian imports of coal, oil, and gas as soon as possible. And third, we have to accelerate the clean energy transition as the best way to ensure Europe's energy sovereignty is to use something that we produce here. So Poland is at the center of all these three challenges. And this is a message of my visit to your country. First, I came to Poland to recognize and salute the incredible support you are giving to Ukraine. This support is not only visible when it comes to welcoming and hosting refugees with great generosity, but Poland, under the leadership of Minister Moskwa, is standing for Ukraine also in terms of support to their energy sector. And it is a logical hub for delivering energy equipment and material urgently needed for Ukrainians to ensure that electricity can continue to flow and damaged infrastructure is repaired. And Poland also played a crucial role in enabling the synchronisation of the Ukrainian electricity grid with the European continental grid. And later today I will participate to the ceremony for the accession of Ukraine as a member of ENTSO-E. And in the electricity sector, Ukraine is already fully part of the European family. Second, I came here to discuss the REPowerEU plan. Poland has led the way towards phasing out Russian oil and gas and coal, and it will be very important that we can end Russian imports and send a clear message. And I can assure you this is the direction where all Europe is moving towards. And yesterday I had the chance to participate at the European Economic Congress in Katowice, where I presented the Commission's plans to get rid of EU's imports of Russian fossil fuels. And we also had a great in-depth discussion with Minister Moskwa on our joint cooperation to implement these plans. Because the war in Ukraine has caused a fundamental shift in our European energy policy, and it is now clearer than ever that we have to reshape our energy system and bring our dependence on Russian energy to the end. And with our REPowerEU plan that you can expect later in May, we will do just that. We will increase our energy efficiency and bring down overall energy use. Then we will increase production of renewable power, solar, onshore and offshore wind, biomethane, renewable hydrogen. And these are all sources which cannot be cut off or manipulated by hostile neighbors. And finally, and the third part is to find alternative suppliers for natural gas. So we will use gas as bridge technology, and we do already have agreements with international partners. For example, our President von der Leyen and US President Biden announced that there will be additional 15 billion cubic meters this year of LNG shipments to Europe. And we have already set up an energy platform that allows European member states collectively to negotiate for better conditions. And through these measures, we can fully implement the end goal that we will become independent from Russian imports. And of course, we have to be prepared in short term for disruptions, and that is why we ask member states to take care of their underground gas storage and be ready to the situation that before the next heating season, the underground gas storage will be filled at least 80%. When we look at the bigger picture, the clean energy transition is a great opportunity for Europe, but also for Poland. And we have a clear case for boosting renewables and energy efficiency. And this means more biomethane and renewable hydrogen, more renovation, heat pumps and solar panels on rooftops. And in all these areas, there are opportunities for Poland industry and workers. And the energy transition must be faster than we predicted, because this is one of the main pillars that helps Europe to get rid of imports. And of course, we do recognize that every member state has different starting position, and there are regions who are more impacted, and for that, the Just Transition Fund, which we proposed already 2 years ago to help coal and carbon-intensive regions, should provide additional support to these regions. So allow me to wrap up by addressing the question of energy prices. We cannot underestimate the gravity of the implications of the invasion of Ukraine for our energy sector and our economy. The war is sending shockwaves across the oil and gas markets, and all of this is creating a price shock. And the Commission has taken action since last autumn to mitigate the unprecedented high energy prices for households and businesses. And already in October, we published a toolbox. By now, I can say that all 27 member states have acted. They have implemented some of the measures that we suggested. And we are continuing to look into ways in which the electricity markets can help face volatility. But there is no single easy answer to tackle high electricity prices, given the diversity of the situation among different member states in terms of their energy mix, market structure, also interconnection levels. And that is why it is essential to tackle the root causes of the current high electricity prices, including through the collective European action on the gas market. So, as you can see, well, there are several challenges that connect us, but of course you are in a very strategic situation in this current situation where war is next to our borders, but also in this context that challenges us in the fight against global warming. Thank you.